Welcome to the Scoop School podcast, where we tackle your conundrums about the retail ice cream and frozen dessert business. And now, here's your host. He takes his rum raisin without the rum. The ice cream bloke and self-appointed headmaster of Scoop School, Steve Christensen.
G'day ice cream lovers. Hey, a big shout out to Ben, who is our announcer man. Does a great job of putting together these little quips and little sayings for our podcast. We appreciate his help. We found him on Fiverr.com, Fiverr.com. I'd check him out. If you need a reference, let me know. Anyway, thanks for tuning into this episode of the podcast. We really appreciate you being here. We're rounding out our Vanilla Week this week. We want to thank our episode sponsor, which is Sweet Chills Brands. SweetChillsBrands.com, based in California. They make a huge range of frozen yogurt, soft serve, gelato, frozen custard, and premium ice cream bases and mixes. Speak to Dawn Stanley there. She is the queen of all mixes there at Sweet Chills Brands. We appreciate your episode sponsorship. Now, rounding out Vanilla Week here, I just do want to talk a little bit about the use of your vanilla extract and the other uses that you can utilize in your business. So more than likely, you're getting your vanilla in maybe a gallon jug, similar to this one here that I'm holding if you're watching on YouTube. And that vanilla that you have worked with your vanilla supplier with might have a base of Madagascar bourbon extract in there, but it might be complemented maybe with a little bit of Indonesian, giving it that nice little woody accent, and then maybe topping it off with a nice floral Tahitian extract blend. And so you've come up with a blend that really is quite unique to your business. And why shouldn't you? Because that's the blend or the proprietary nature of what you're trying to provide your customers. You want to give them a very unique experience, so they're driving past 3 or 4 other ice cream shops to get to yours. My suggestion is don't limit the use of this product just for your ice cream products. We spoke previously about bottling it up and selling it as an extract. What I also would recommend is using it or looking to use it in other places and other products that you have in the store environment. Remember, vanilla is a flavor enhancer, kind of like salt. It's going to take whatever base or whatever mix you're putting it in and lifting it right up. So let's talk a little bit about waffle cones. Now, if you walk into an ice cream store and the first thing you smell is a fresh baked waffle cone or waffle cones baking, that really is the traditional creamery experience. You walk in there, you smell that beautiful waffle cone smell. It instantly brings back many people to memories of when they were a kid. So if you are making your own waffle cones, and I understand there are some stores that logistically that doesn't work, but if you are making your own waffle cones and you can consistently get those waffle cones made correctly and putting them out throughout the day, you really should be adding some of your vanilla extract into your waffle cone base. Now again, just like your ice cream and your vanilla flavors are proprietary, that waffle cone can also be a very unique experience. And there are people that are walking into some stores that do this with their waffle cone mix, and basically the customers are saying, I don't know what it is about this place, but even the waffle cones are so good, so different. And that's because your waffle cone mix, which typically starts with a powdered base, has a little vanilla extract, maybe a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of nutmeg in there to actually boost and lift that beautiful waffle cone experience. And so use it in your waffle cones. Again, if you're making homemade brownies in the store, if you're making your own cookies for your cookie sandwiches, you should be utilizing your unique vanilla blend in each of those products. Again, it's reason why many of the chefs throughout the country, and even if you're cooking in your own home, you put vanilla in there in the cake mix, the cookie mix, the scone mix, to be able to just boost and lift those flavors, and the same can be done for you in your store. What about your whipped cream process? I know a lot of stores like the convenience of canned whipped cream. The downside of that is that you can't really make a proprietary product with something that is very, very, canned, and you can't really make any difference to what your customers are experiencing here. In fact, I could use this can of Ready Whip at home and make sundaes. I'm really not giving my customers a unique experience. Why don't you look into getting one of those ISI or IFI whipped cream, fresh whipped cream containers, and again, make a special blend of your whipped cream product. It's a little bit more labor intensive, a little bit more waste than this, although this, if you don't extract this straight up and down, maybe that's a future episode podcast topic. You really need to be able to kind of give your customers, again, a unique experience, and vanilla in your whipped cream blend can again lift the flavors of your whipped cream, whether you're using a whipped cream machine or those fresh whipped cream dispensers. You really need to utilize the care and the work that went into this vanilla blend needs to be able to go into nearly everything that you do, so you can actually lift it. I will tell you that John Lockhead, who is one of the owners of Lockhead Vanilla, puts the vanilla, a little bit of vanilla in his marinade. So when he's actually doing a pulled pork or some sort of a cooking recipe, he'll use vanilla in that. And apparently his friends go crazy and say, what is the difference between your marinade? It's a little bit of vanilla extract. And I'm sorry if I'm blowing the secret, John. But again, if you're cooking in the store, try and experiment with just that little bit of vanilla extract. It will boost and lift flavors that are already there and make your products very unique, very proprietary, and will really point out a difference between you and your competitors in the marketplace. That rounds out Vanilla Week. We're really glad that you could be here with us. Again, we're going to roll into another topic next week. Appreciate you subscribing, whether you're listening on iTunes or watching on YouTube. Hit subscribe and you'll get some of this ice cream goodness in your inbox every single day. Thanks for tuning in, folks. Keep on scooping, and we'll see you in the next video.